which
Wow, we're on the golf course.
we
That's right.
look at us, we're on the golf
That's
course.
amazing.
We're getting ready to tee off our Global BC
Here's your
golf course.
Bushnell's back. Yes. So lots of talk about golf. Even though it's the end of the summer, we got great golfing weather right now, and a lot of people, this is the time when they start thinking, you know, what should I get that golf for my life leading up into Christmas? And now there's a lot of good sales going on of last year's stuff. So this is important to go and get stuff now, including what I think everyone pretty well has one of these rangefinders.
Yeah, this
is that what this is?
Yeah.
I thought they were binoculars.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of are. So you would use this to see how far away the pin is. And so essentially you kind of line it up and try to find the pin with it. It's got 6 times optical HD zoom on it, so you can see far distances. And it's highly accurate as well. It's got something called pin seeker jolt technology. So once you've locked in on the pin, it gives you a little jolt to kind of confirm that you have.
They have it, because sometimes you get like a tree in behind or something like that. The other great thing about this is if it's a golf course you haven't played before, you can see up near the green to see where things are and stuff like that. So it comes in handy.
$650?
This is a precise scientific instrument.
I've heard them as high as $1,200 to $1,500.
That's insane.
So right now you can see it's got that little red faceplate on.
Yeah.
So when it has that on, it's also got something called slope technology. So it also takes into account the elevation of where the pin is as well, to give you more accurate reading. And if you're in a tournament, you've got a little black plate you can put on the front of it, so it's tournament
Are they legal
as well.
to use during like the PGA?
When you have the black faceplate on, then it's completely legal.
Not in the PGA Tour.
Not the PGA, sorry.
Yeah, they're allowed to.
USGA?
Yeah, they're allowed to use them for in practice rounds and for getting ready. But when they're actually in tournament play, that's why they bring their books out, the caddy books.
Insane. Okay, next thing.
Okay, now you got a watch.
Yeah, the TomTom Golfer 2. This watch is really kind of cool. It's a smart golf watch. It's got GPS built in. And it's got 40,000 international courses available to it as well.
Wow.
Which is kind of
cool.
cool.
So it's like a caddy?
Kind of, yeah. So you go up to, the golf course where you are at. It knows where you are, and it'll actually tell you
this.
Yeah, it'll tell you the distance to the pin, how many yards. It'll show you where the hazards are and the distances to that as well. It does automatic scorecarding, so it'll keep track of all your shots, and it automatically knows when you've taken a shot. So then when you kind of walking up to where you've hit the ball, it'll actually calculate the distance for you. So it keeps track of all of that and works in conjunction with the TomTom Golf app, My Sports app.
And an absolute bargain at $330.
Well,
do you not love golf?
Cheaper than the binoculars.
Laser rangefinder.
Oh, laser rangefinder. Yeah. Sorry.
That's right. And there's also a tremendous amount of apps as well on smartphones and things like that for GPSing as well. Everyone's talking about it, and some carts have them as well. So lots of GPSing.
And now we're just going to give away some golf clubs?
My daughter's golf clubs? No.
Yeah, no. I was supposed to bring in mine and I forgot them, so Mike was nice enough to bring in his.
So is that it?
That's it.
Oh.
I want to ask you real quick. We got a couple of seconds here.
Yep.
Samsung, you've obviously heard about these phones and how a lot of planes weren't allowing them on because
they're blowing up.
The batteries are exploding.
So what does this do for Samsung? Is this big time bad news for them going forward?
Their share prices in the past few days have plummeted. So they've lost about $25 billion from what I understand in market value, which is crazy.
How does that happen?
Well, because, everything rests on their smartphone division. They sell a lot of them. They had to recall, I think, 2.5 million of these things to replace them. So it's kind of a shot.
But how do they not test for that? How do you not test for if your batteries are going to explode?
You do your best, but
hoverboard problem.
Yeah, when you're manufacturing millions of these things, I mean, you can test them so far. So obviously, there was a bad batch that got out there. So
bad batch of batteries.
Bad batch of batteries. So bad timing because Apple's just released their iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. So Samsung's got a bit of catching up to do now.
Okay, well, thanks very much. And high top here on the 18th green. The pin's right over
I'm
here.
I'm going to the 19th.
Are you?
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
With your laser rangefinder?
Yeah, with my
Can you find that? Yeah.
That's right.
You're 3 feet away and slightly downhill.